So, have you ever wondered what really separates a junior developer from a senior one? It's not just about the number of years you've been coding or, writing super complex algorithms. Today, we're going to break down the fundamental shift in mindset and skills that truly marks that leap. I stumbled upon this idea that just completely reframes the whole junior versus senior debate. It suggests that growth isn't just one big jump, but actually a whole series of stages, all based on how you approach problems. So check this out. The model breaks it down into 4 levels. You start as a junior, where, someone gives you a problem and tells you exactly how to solve it. Then you level up to a senior junior, where you can figure out the how all by yourself. But the real jump, that happens when you become a junior senior. Now you're the one who can actually identify the problem in the first place. But that top tier, the senior, well, they're playing a different game entirely. They use their experience to stop problems from ever even happening. Okay, so how do you climb that ladder? How do you go from just identifying problems to actually preventing them? Well, it all boils down to 5 key pillars. First, just putting in the time. Then, mastering your soft skills, broadening your technical know-how, learning how to make decisions, and finally, practicing daily interaction. Let's dig in. All right, our first pillar is the one that, let's be honest, nobody can hack or fast track. It's time. It's the foundation for literally everything else, and you just have to put in the hours. There's no way around it. Look, chasing a promotion just for a new title or a little more money, it totally misses the point. Real seniority is built day by day, month by month, year by year, down in the trenches. That experience is the absolute bedrock for every single skill we're about to talk about. And this time isn't just about sitting around and waiting. No way. It's an active process. It's when you finally start to see the whole code base, not just your tiny corner of it. It's when you build the confidence to help your teammates get unstuck. And yeah, it's where you learn that breaking stuff isn't the end of the world, because you know how to fix it. This is where you go from just reacting to stuff to proactively building solutions. So, once you've got that foundation of experience, the next pillar is all about developing your soft skills. And trust me, these are the skills that separate a good coder from a true team leader. Think about it. Senior developers are the ones who can talk to managers, stakeholders, and folks who aren't technical at all. They're like translators. They can take a really gnarly technical problem and explain it in a way that everyone gets, which builds a ton of confidence and trust. So how do you actually build these skills? Well, you have to be intentional about it. Pick up a book on communication, then try to apply it. Speak up more in your daily meetings, even if it's just asking a question. Grab a friend on your team and try to explain a complicated concept to them. All this practice makes it way easier to pitch your own ideas, and maybe most importantly, it helps you shift from just pointing out problems to actually proposing solutions. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's the core mindset shift. It's about going from the person who just complains to the person who says, okay, here's what we could do. Making that transition, it's a total game changer for your career. Now, while soft skills are absolutely critical, you've also got to keep growing your tech skills. But maybe not in the way you're thinking. It's not always about digging deeper and deeper into one single thing. This is the key transition right here. You have to move from depth to breadth. When you're a junior, your whole world is about mastering one language or one framework. But to become a senior, you have to zoom out. You need to understand the entire ecosystem that your code actually runs in. What does that mean in practice? It means knowing your way around cloud platforms, security, Docker, CI/CD pipelines. You get the idea. You don't have to be a world-class expert in every single one, but you absolutely need to understand how all these pieces fit together to actually ship and run a real product. All right, these next 2 pillars are really 2 sides of the same coin. It's all about adopting a leadership mindset, and that journey always starts with becoming a decision maker. I know, it sounds like such a simple question, right? But seriously, think about it. Is your team stuck in that endless loop of, I don't know, what do you want for lunch? Are you the person who waits for someone else to pick? Or are you the one who just says, hey, let's go get tacos? Being able to make a call, even on small stuff, builds a reputation for being decisive. And this gets to the very heart of it. A huge part of your value isn't just in the code you write. It's in being the person who can step up and make a decision, any decision, that gets the team unstuck and moving forward. You're not always going to be right, and you know what? That's totally fine. Being the person who can look at a problem, suggest a path forward, and get the team unblocked is just incredibly valuable. When things get tough, people are going to look to you. So making those tough calls is super important, but real leadership is built on our final pillar, interaction. It's something that's built in the small, consistent daily conversations you have with your team.
So you really have to make a choice. Are you going to be the coding recluse in the corner, head down, headphones on, avoiding people? Or are you going to be the team connector, the person who actually engages with people and makes the whole team better?
And you can literally put interact with team on your to-do list. Just ask a teammate how their work is going, see if they're stuck on anything. When you make a conscious effort to connect with people every single day, you start to be seen as a leader, as someone who's essential to the team. So let's put it all together. This is your roadmap. It all starts with patience, just embracing the time it takes to build real experience. Then you layer on top of that your soft skills so you can communicate your ideas. You widen your technical skills from deep to broad so you see the whole picture. You build the confidence to become a decision maker. And you wrap it all up by becoming that team connector who makes everyone around you better. So this isn't just a random list of things. It's a real roadmap that you can start following today. The only question left is, what's your first step going to be?